I know a lot have asked me about the Asus gaming laptop, G51VX-RX05, how I water cooled it, so I made this video to show you. This is what I'll be using, Thermaltake Tide Water. Originally this is for a desktop setup for a GPU, but I've incorporated it into the laptop itself because you know how hot this gets. You gotta kind of mod the case a little bit, as you can see. So I had to cut a slot where originally the GPU was. This is the original setup that was on it, right here. This actually mounted right around here. I've taken that off and mounted a water cool setup. No, obviously you can't travel with this. I mean, you could probably mount the water block or the water coolant system itself, but unfortunately it needs power. The way I'm doing power is I've actually, from an old external hard drive, I've used the power adapter from it and converted it to the 4-pin 12 volt 5 volt in order to do this setup, which I'll show you right here what I've done. So I've spliced from an old power supply the cable setup. Now we're back. I have everything hooked up. As you can see, I have it contained just behind the monitor. This way it's out of my way. I mean, this would obviously be nothing that you would travel with, but for me it's a desktop replacement, so it keeps it much cooler. I've had this thing up to 100 degrees Celsius. Running some of the big games like Crisis. But as you can see, I have to put it on blocks because the water block drops down quite a bit. So now what we'll do is fire it up. Now I also have this hooked HDMI. This way I get a bit better resolution as I can pull 1920 off by it. So I'll fire it up and I'll show you the temps you get. As you can see right now, it's running around 26 Celsius, which is unheard of for a laptop. Usually idle, these run around 50-55 Celsius. Like I said, under load with Crisis, I've had this hit 100. Battlefield 3 probably hit around 90-95. But yeah, any DirectX 10, DirectX 11 games usually hit around 100. But like I say, this is a desktop replacement. I know you guys wanted to see exactly how I have done this. But like I said, I use an external power supply from an external hard drive case that died. You can get them on eBay too. But like I said, you know, this, you got to do some modifications to the case. And I'm using the Thermaltake Tide Water. And I mean, of course, I'm using an external keyboard too as well, a Logitech Bluetooth keyboard, just so I can run it as a desktop replacement. Alright, any questions, just let me know and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thanks.